For Pryme Fund Management, we've added a single feature, but it's one of great importance. It is the ability to post fund usage to the general ledger. The use case scenario for this is that for funding, we of course have a separate fund ledger. And in this fund ledger, you can track how much you have received in grants. You can track how much of that you have reserved for different purposes. And you can track how much of that money you've used for different projects or different purposes. In some cases, you would like to also have that appear in the general ledger. That could be for income recognition purposes or other reporting purposes. And so there is a feature now to enable that posting to GL. If I open up my funding setup, there's now a post usage to GL option that you can check. If you set this up, there is also a requirement to now have a posting setup because we need to define what GL accounts to be used. And that will be defined in the fund posting setup. You will set up just like you would do with general posting setup or VAT posting setup, other posting setups, combinations of different posting groups that define different accounts. What is a bit special here is that we are not only using 2 posting groups, we're actually using 3 posting groups. One will be the project posting group, the second will be the funder posting group, or as it is known to most people as a customer posting group, and the last is a fund posting group. The fund posting group is a new concept where you define different posting groups for different kinds of funds. In this case, I have one for donations and one for grants. And then I can make a setup for each of the different combinations. In this case, I only have one project posting group. And I say if it is a domestic funder and it is a donation, then it's posted to one set of accounts. If it is domestic funder and it's a grant, then it's posted to another set of accounts. And of course, if you have multiple funder posting groups and multiple project posting groups, that setup will grow and be larger. That also means that on a fund, you would need to define the fund posting group for that fund. And so with that, on your projects that you have, in this case, I have a small charity project here. I can open up my fund allocation. I can see that I have so far used 2,200 of the almost 22,000 I have in funding. I want to post this and I press my post usage. Now this gets posted not only to the fund ledger, but also to the general ledger. So if I search for my GL registers, I should be able to see that we now have a entry here, and I can see that I have, in this case, 2 postings made of 2,200, one in credit and one in debit.